day.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 282, Nasdaq's up 102, S&Ps are up 42. Gold contract up $14, trading at $17.02 an ounce. You got silver up 27 cents, $15.27 an ounce. Light sweet crude. This is quite a bit on light sweet crude, folks. Up $2.23, $26.23 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You got the 10-year right now up 8 ticks, trading 138.25. The 30-year up 26 ticks at 179.18. And King Dollar's up 295 ticks, trading 100.390. The euro is at 107. The yen is at 106.59. The British pound is at 122 to 1 U.S. dollar. Tom O'Brien, what's going on? Did you get your Peloton out here or what? Your mic's not on.
I had it muted getting ready for the program. I said, I guess so, but maybe I should sell it real quick because the stock's down $5 from where we were at the open.
Wow, that's about as intense as you get, no doubt.
It is.
And that's why we talk about defined risk, folks. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, as we do every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time, you want to understand the option market, option strategies, futures, outstanding program. If you haven't test driven yet, the Thinkorswim platform, real easy to do. You're on the site, hit the button, bring it up. They'll allow you to trade with paper money. You can follow Kevin and his team every trading day. Kevin Hinks, are you selling this S&P up here? It's having a hard time getting by these last 2 days, man.
Well, if you look, do you guys realize this morning the NASDAQ just went positive for the year?
Oh man.
That we just went over 33, right around 33.5 billion job losses for the last 7 weeks. And it looks like that this market is looking forward and looking past the record-setting, shocking numbers that we're going to get tomorrow morning and looking towards the beginning of the recovery of the U.S. economy.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you can justify what you're watching here. And this is pretty incredible. But, Tommy, what you mentioned about Peloton, I don't like to bring, like, my own personal experiences into a trading idea. I think there's a large swath of this country that has realized that they can do a health club at their home instead of belonging to a health club.
Yeah.
I personally belong to 2, and they're both closed.
Yeah.
So,
I belong to one. It's closed, yes.
Yeah. And that's why I think Peloton has exploded in the last quarter. So now, not really shocking that the stock has come off its highs. It ran pretty high here, but still amazing. And the U.S. economy is going towards some businesses and away from others. And Peloton, Amazon, Walmart, you can name a long list of companies that the U.S. economy is going towards. Peloton is one of them.
You know, Kevin, you bring something up that's pretty cool because, so picture, when I'm moving out houses, what we do is I build a main house and I build a carriage house. And what has happened is that the last 2, the one we're doing right now, the guy decided that, okay, forget the living part. He's building a whole freaking gym and the carriage house. You know, it says quite a bit, man. Do you know what I mean?
It's going to take me a long time just to join in to. Go ahead, Kevin.
And you guys are in Florida. I'm in Chicago.
Yeah,
if my gym closes in the winter, I'm running in 10 degrees and 20 degrees, which I was, by the way, in March and parts of April.
Yes.
So it's even more in the Midwest. If they're doing it in Florida, they're going to be doing it in the Midwest.
Nah, there's no doubt, man. There's no doubt. Pretty amazing. And, of course, tomorrow, we all know there's going to be monster numbers. I mean, that's a given. I guess what we're still looking at, there's no doubt this NASDAQ is so strong, it's amazing. I mean, and we know that it's 4 or 5 names, but the reality is that it doesn't matter whether it's 2 names. They're driving dollars right now. They're driving right, gross numbers to their top side, and the bottom line is that they're driving, to the earnings per share also.
All I do is I have in one on my TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim watch list, I have the FANG stocks listed in order, right, from top to bottom. And I look at yesterday; they were all strong. Netflix is down only fractionally this morning. Google up almost $14. Facebook's up another $1. Apple's up $3.30. Amazon is basically unchanged. These stocks are what's fueling this new economy that we find ourselves in, and there's going to be winners and losers in this. That is, it's not like the U.S. economy completely shut down. It just moved from one aspect to another. So it moved away from brick and mortars, but there's going to be books and articles and master's thesis about what this pandemic did to the U.S. economy and its lasting effects, and I think you're starting to see it play out here.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You know what I was looking at this morning, Kevin, they were talking about on Bloomberg is that there's been a trade that's been very successful throughout the years, and what it was, folks, is that it's a volatility trade, but it has to do with the volatility in the United States versus the volatility in Europe and Asia. And this is the first time that it's getting disconnected in like 20 years. And that's really intriguing because I think all of us, like, what's going to happen in Asia as they're coming out? We're going to be looking at that. We don't, if Europe is probably, 6 weeks behind them. We're 6 weeks behind them. So that was really intriguing reading this, and I guess my point is this. The defined risk is always so important because something can work forever, but guess what? It doesn't have to work all the time.
Exactly right. You have to think of trading as a batting average.
Yeah.
And we don't guarantee anything in this business, but I guarantee you some position that you're going to have on is going to go places where you didn't think it could.
Right.
I guarantee that. And you have to be ready for that. And it's the ability I learned very early from my mentor. Your job when you go down on the trading floor in the morning is to be able to go down there the next morning. And you have to keep yourself in the game and controlling, managing, your risk is the number one thing you have to do on a daily basis because this market, if nothing else, it is unforgiving.
Yeah, and folks, when I always introduce Kevin, I'm talking about option strategies. I've noticed, Kevin, you've been looking at the skew more going forward, right? So is that because the markets are basically so volatile? Are they? When we go forward, everyone's speculating where is this going to go?
Sure. I mean, let's face it. Most people think 3 to 6 months from now will be less volatile and higher than we are now. You see that in the crude oil market, right? Those calendar spreads coming way back into line. There's just a lot of disconnect that will eventually come back in line, guys.
You got to love it. Listen, folks, 45 minutes from now, Kevin, you have a great weekend, safe weekend, and we look forward to speaking to you next Tuesday.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thank you. Stay right
Kevin.
there. Tommy and I come right back, folks.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. TFNN is launching an open house for our Tiger's Den. For a limited time, you can get a 30-day free trial to the Tiger's Den. Just enter promo code OPEN at checkout and pay nothing for 30 days while you try out your Tiger's Den membership as part of our open house. With market volatility at an all-time high and people all over the world working from home if possible, TFNN is hosting an open house in our Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is an interactive chat room that runs all day where other Tigers and Tigresses discuss trading ideas with the hosts and members, along with charts and current market news, as well as live access to the charts the hosts use during their programs. Join us for the Tiger's Den Open House. Begin your Den membership today by just entering OPEN at checkout and pay nothing while you try things out for 30 days. For all the details and to start your Den membership today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the TFNN Tiger's Den Open House taking place now. Sign up today.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up at 264. You get the Nasdaq up 93. S&Ps are up 40. And when I was talking with Kevin, folks, what I was correlating this with, if you take a look at these S&Ps, the bottom line is that, yeah, you're up $40. That being said, guess what? What we haven't done here, okay, is that the high of yesterday was 2886.25. We get to 2886.75. The high of Tuesday, bottom line is 2889. And what we have just done, as we did yesterday, bottom line is that you're coming off this high and you get some juice on the way down. So this is going to be really intriguing to see if, in fact, that S&P can hold price.
Yeah, important level, man. I just happened to just see it on the chart myself this morning, you know, where I pulled it up and I was like, oh, wow, that's right where it was early Wednesday. That's right where it was early Tuesday. And it's about exactly almost 100 points, give or take a few points from the lows we had to start the trading week at 27.71.
Bulls and Bears are fighting it out, baby.
They are every day, man.
Every day. Let's go to Jose in Florida. What's going on, brother?
Good morning, good morning. I have to stay close to the show. I'm checking in with the law firm of O'Brien & O'Brien.
We like that.
Like to hear it.
Tom, you nailed that Newmont Monday like a sniper. They went up to 65. And I get out of Barrick and I get out of my Newmont call options. And then it took I made some money. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I made a little dough, and the money's going to good use. My mother's Italian. She's got that the little mustache thing going. She needs an electrolysis. The money's going to good use.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, I told her this morning, Ma, you've been called sir for the last time. Hey, Tom, I went back in and bought Newmont and Barrick when they took a dump was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think
yesterday, yeah, right.
So they look like they're on the march up here. Do we have more selling in Newmont and Barrick?
Let's take a look. So Newmont came out with their numbers, folks. Okay, they were Newmont's strong, man. Newmont's strong. Yeah. Look at this. Okay.
Well, now that you mention it, the earnings were kind of on the down. They weren't very good because, given the fact gold is up and energy is down 1/3. You said to extract, 1 ounce of gold and 10 tons of dirt, and it takes energy. So I didn't call the earnings great.
Well, Newmont was pretty good. I mean, Newmont's all-in price of gold is $1,037. Now, what happened out here this morning is that last night we had Barrick come out, and the Barrick, I mean, they didn't outperform. The bottom line is that you can see this. They were looking for 16 cents. They made 16 cents, where Newmont was much more than that. Their all-in cost, this is what they're saying, their all-in cost is like $920 to $970. But when you look at both of them, I would say that Newmont is stronger for sure, just the way it's trading. So what I would do, I think, can Barrick still run to 30? Yeah, it can. I like how it's operating today because there's no sellers at this 2650 area. But I would get, as you're trading it, Jose, Newmont is a stronger stock. That's how this is set up.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a philosophical statement. As a Christian, and you see money coming in, you have to walk a fine line between the love of money is the root of all evils versus money is the root of all evils. You know what I'm saying?
It's early in the morning for that, man.
All right.
Have a great one, man.
It's almost time to short Apple Computer.
I don't know about that, man. Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Let's go to natural gas, Tom.
Let's do it, man. We get some inventory numbers in 8 minutes, right? What do they have?
Whisper.
Well, you can jump. Let's jump around. Sure. You're going to the Whisper. What's the expectation that says
natural gas? Here we are. So they're looking for a build of 109 BCF, right?
Okay, so you got about 2 minutes to enter a guess in there. Let's see where this contract, man, my goodness. Even you back it up to yesterday morning, we were approaching 210, and we just traded down to almost 190, man. 20 cents a movement. We're sitting at 194.34 on the June contract. For some context here, I pulled up the two contracts that have exposure from 195, so we're within a penny of where those contracts begin.
Okay.
On the bullish side, pretty tight bid offer, 197.1 by 197.6. You're talking about 5 ticks, less, half a penny bid offer spread. The bullish contract, $26. The bearish contract, $34. The bearish, you're about 8 ticks in the money, so you have $8 of intrinsic value, but nonetheless, you're talking about 60 cents. So you need about 6 pennies of movement by noon on that number. Is that correct? Yes,
that's pretty good.
That's correct. So, with the type of moves you're getting, 20 cents in the last 24 hours, inventory number about to drop, you can understand why. Okay, so I see a number in there. Where are we going?
I'm going light. I think natural gas is going to go up, so I'm going to go at 75. Less of a build. Yeah.
Perfect. We're looking for a build. I mean, oil had a miss, right? We came in number 4. I heard you say on your guess.
Yes.
Yesterday, the expectation was for 8-9 million barrels. It came in at 4.5, something in that range. So the market looking for a build of about 109. You're coming in at 75. We got the contract right now trading at 194.27 for natural gas.
Right.
Yeah. How about that? Go ahead.
I can show you this, why I'm saying that it wants to go higher, folks, okay? With this break topside on Tuesday was huge, man. I mean, you can see it took the swing point out. The last swing point had 255,000. That was at $2.10. We did 308,000. Yesterday, you backed down with 265,000. So that's telling me this wants to go topside again. So that's why I went that there's a smaller build, because if there's a smaller build, folks, okay, it should basically, put some juice inside the contract.
Less supply, right? If there's less supply in the market, you're going to have to pay a higher price for that product because the same amount of demand fighting over less product going to drive up the prices. So less supply, you're going to equal higher prices. That would be the theory.
No doubt. And one of the targets from Boston are telling us, look at this. Oh, my God, this is sick. It was below 40 degrees last night in Boston, and they might have snow Friday night. Now, we are like in May 7th, right?
Are we coming up on, is it Memorial Day, May 25th, I believe?
Oh, this is crazy, folks. You know, because, well, even in Florida, right now it's 73 degrees out. It's gorgeous out. I mean, it is.
It's a cool day in Florida as well. I think it was 62 degrees when we woke up this morning.
Yeah.
I have the window open right now in the home office, man. That's a statement. May
How
7th.
cool does that feel, right?
Isn't that? I was like, I got to do it, man.
Yeah.
And I'll probably have to shut it after this program.
Because you'll get too cold, right?
No, the day's going to warm up. As in this morning, 6:30 in the morning, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. But New England, hey, 40 degrees. Watch out, man.
Oh, man, that's pretty intense. Let's just go look at that S&P again. This is so intriguing. You know, this battle, folks, is pretty cool. And, you know, what you have thus far, you know, is that it just can't handle it. Even the 10-minute bar we're on right now, it's going higher, but the volume is dropping off again dramatically, okay? So this battle's going to go on. And, yeah, you know, a couple questions. Can we sell off all day? Yeah, we can. It just, you know, bottom line, the market stayed flat all day yesterday until about the last half hour. And that's when it sold it down, woke up this morning, we're up another $40, right at the same level. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are going to be coming back with those gas numbers for you. Dow is up 292, Nasdaq's up 103, S&Ps are up 43. We're coming right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights today, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 297. You get the NASDAQ up 108. S&Ps are up 43. Let's go see what's happening inside this natural gas right now. So let's see what we have here. Natural gas, oh, look at that. They nailed it, man. 109 BCF. I think that was the number out there, wasn't it?
It sure was, man. Pegged it on the dot, 109. And we got the contract price dropping, though. We're at about 192 and change. We were sitting at 194 and change coming into that number when we were taking a look at it. But, man, this contract's just all over the place. From 192 to 108. We're looking at 15-minute bars, I believe, here. Yeah, 15-minute bars.
Look at
huge
that.
Bars. But sitting at 193.14 and dropping a bit, it seems, on that news. Lower prices coming at you.
Coming at you. And, listen, folks, we absolutely appreciate all the viewers that we have. I want to give a good shout out to all the viewers inside YouTube and inside the chat. We really appreciate you folks being out there. And just to explain how TFNN set up, because I know we get a lot of new viewers out there. The way TFNN set up, folks, okay, we go from 8:30 in the morning, go to 4 in the afternoon. You have 7 different talk hosts. They all have their own deal. What I mean by that is that whatever they feel where the market is going, that's what TFNN is all about. It's just about a continual basis of seeing where the market's going with all these different talk hosts. So we really do appreciate you being out there, growling and prowling with us. And, you're getting our numbers up, which is a beautiful thing. So we do appreciate it.
Definitely.
And
you can head on over there. You can watch it on TFNN, of course, under Tiger TV. But we stream everything we do live on our YouTube channel. Just head on over to YouTube, search TFNN, search TFNN Live. You can subscribe to our channel. That way you get notifications when we go live. All the shows are archived right there. And they got a great chat community that's in there as well, talking about things with a number of great contributors in there.
Big time.
So check it out.
Let's go to Ken in Jupiter, Florida. Hey, Ken, what's going on?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing great,
Morning,
man.
Hey, I'm a newbie, if you will, and for the last couple of weeks, kind of searched around YouTube, as you mentioned, and came across you guys, and I've been hooked ever since.
Well, listen, man, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us, man.
That's so cool. And thanks for picking up the phone and giving us a call as well, man.
Totally.
Yeah, I just definitely wanted to give you a shout out because the education that I'm getting is substantial, and at night I'm doing lots of reading too.
Good.
To help my trading strategies.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, we appreciate it. And what does happen, so you're going to see in the Tiger's Den, right? This really is like Hotel California, folks. So picture this. I've been doing this since 1994, right? And what happens is that once someone comes on, they'll stay on for years. They might go off for a couple of years, and they come back. So we call it, Ken, welcome to Hotel California. Because it's crazy, but it's true.
One thing that I will say is that I never really understood as far as the charts are concerned and as far as using strategies to, obviously nobody can predict, but to get an idea what is probable of future moves.
Yes.
And this is a part I really need a lot of help in, and I'm just learning day by day.
Let me give you a little... This is great what you said. So what I've seen is this. And folks, granted, we all have our different systems. We stick to them. We like them. We know we're in a probability business. I think one of the most consistent things that if you're looking, let's say, at price and volume, right? And this is where it's really helpful. And I would say, yeah, can you make money? That'd be great. We all want to make money. What absolutely happens is that if you have an equity that, let's say, you're trying to get into, and what you've seen is that keeps going up on light volume, that's where I've seen it helps people more than anything, that you won't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Because what has happened is that if you just really understand, and the way you have to understand this, folks, is this. Everything's electronic, right? When you're looking at price and volume, what I'd love everyone to do, picture that you're in a store, and we all see each other, right? And it's like, okay, are you going to buy it? It's up $10. It's up $12. And then there's less people in the store. Well, if we were face-to-face, there's no way would buy it, right? You say, hey, man, there's less people around. Why am I paying $10 more, a month later than it? And so if you get that in your head, I've seen that's where it's helpful beyond belief, okay? That you don't wake up in the morning, you hear, fundamentally how cool everything is, and then all of a sudden you wake up and the stock's down $5 or something. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Well, I love the analogy. I think it's spot on. I've always mused that people are asking, well, what is this going to do, or what is that going to do? Well, if you knew that, you guys would be multi-billionaires.
Oh, totally, man. I'd be down the Caymans in a freaking yacht. Right. Who's kidding who?
You and I wouldn't be talking at this
Exactly.
point, I'm sure.
We might be talking, but we might be talking saying, what island are we going to next?
Different setting.
Yeah. Slightly, man.
Well, it's a pleasure talking to both of you. I wish you a great Thursday and knock them out of the park.
You too, Ken, man.
Ken,
Thanks so
you
much.
too, man.
Appreciate
Thanks so
it.
much.
Let's go to John in Orlando. Hey, John, what's happening, brother?
Hey, good morning, guys.
How you doing,
the
man?
weather is beautiful here in Florida.
Beautiful
Today's
morning.
amazing, isn't it, man? There's no doubt, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes. I just want to give you guys a shout out. You guys are doing an amazing job. Your whole channel on YouTube. I'm not in the den yet, but I will be.
Well, you can go, what's happening here, which is really cool. I mean, you go right on that YouTube. There's plenty of traders in there, man, and they're giving great ideas out every day. So, bottom line is that, you can do that right now, man.
I've given I shared your YouTube channel with so many friends that they love it.
You're awesome, man.
That's awesome.
Information and all the input. But I just want to talk to you about Walmart. I bought this stock, and yesterday's close doesn't seem right. It closed at 123.30.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense why it's trading like this, or the chart shows different prices.
Well, what I've seen is this. So picture the way that Walmart. I mean, I'd be careful with Walmart, right? Well, you don't have to be that careful. I mean, it can go to $120 real easy, right? And what has seemed to happen is this. Walmart was hitting highs when we were down in the dumps. Every time that the market actually goes a little bit higher, in general, Walmart seems to go lower. But then when the market's going lower, Walmart's going higher.
Yeah.
So. Go ahead.
I was just going to throw into it. They have a 54-cent dividend. That's 50 cents of that probably between yesterday and even today's action as well.
Awesome. Okay.
So
great pickup, man.
Shout out to the Thinkorswim platform, man, with that little graphical marker, 54 cents on May 7th. So that's part of the action.
Huge.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. John, stay right there.
That makes sense.
Stay right there. Stay with us. We're going to be coming right back, folks. Dow's up 299, Nasdaq's up 103, S&P's up 43. We'll come right back.
If you're in the CD market and looking for a secure investment, the Tiger First Mortgage Program may work for you. The security for these first mortgages are building lots in the tax opportunity zone in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Tax Act of 2018 set up tax-free zones across the country where you can build and hold for 10 years and pay no tax on the profits, which makes these lots valuable. The investment is anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000. The interest paid is 7% yearly, paid on a monthly basis. According to Bankrate.com, the best rate for 4-year CD in the country as of February 20th is 3.1%. A $50,000 investment at a normal 4-year CD rate of 3.1% would give you income of $1,550 per year or $6,200 over the 4-year period. That same $50,000 investment in the Tiger First Mortgage Program would give you $3,500 per year or $14,000 over the 4 years. Which would you prefer, $6,200 or $14,000 of interest on your investment? If you would like more information about the Tiger First Mortgage Program, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 320, Nasdaq's up 113, S&Ps are up 47. We're talking with John from Orlando. We're talking about Walmart. So that was, a nice pickup, John, that you actually saw that. So that dividend, so today it's trade next dividend, folks, okay? So that dividend will be in John's account, was it 53 cents? Yeah, 54 cents per share. Not bad, right?
Oh, nice. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and that's...
Also, I wanted to ask you about the S&P. Do you think that 29.55 is going to be broken to the upside, or are we going down here? I haven't shorted it.
We're going to know quite. We're going to know quite a bit out here today. It looks to me. I don't expect the S&P today to basically break the high of Tuesday. It's having a tough time here. So the high of Tuesday is 9 points higher than we are at this point. It's only 3 points higher than the first expansion topside out here this morning. And the reason I'm saying that is that you evidently have some sellers up here. But if we look at it intraday, what you're going to see is that we hit this, the 28.86. You go south, that bar, that the low of the day right now still has volume in it. So most times when you see that, which is 28.68, is that the 28.68? Yeah, 28.68 is saying it can get back to that level. And what we have right now, let's see, we're at 1044. So this bar that's going up, we're only 4 minutes into it, but watch the correlation. The correlation is pretty intense. We're only going up at 13,000. So let's speculate that's going to be like 30,000 on the way up, right? Well, we came down with 34. So it's still going to need more juice in order to get up there. And if, in fact, it does give it up again, that builds more strength for the downside, because every time that you test levels, right, and we failed the last 2 days, so every time that you fail, you get the higher probability that you're going to get to lower price, But it's going to try it, though. I suspect, this battle's going to be on for another couple hours. If it's anything like yesterday, what you had is that the battle was on all day. We're just staying at the same price, and then they sold it down at the end of the day. So
tomorrow's numbers is going to affect it really, really good.
Yeah, it's really tough to tell, man. I mean, common sense wise would be like, I think the number's going to be through the roof, right? It's like, I guess we'll see how the market's going to react. I have a hard time comprehending these highs right now. I'm not looking for a disaster on the way down, but I'm looking for a good retracement. The reason is that if we were paying a certain price, 3 months ago for an equity, right? The economy was on fire.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about that, man. I mean, every sector was on fire. Well, the economy's changed. There's no doubt about that, man. I mean, none of us have ever seen this type of destruction. And, the folks that don't have a job, that's pretty heavy, man. And there's a lot of them. And the real question is going to be, how many are going to be able to come back and at what price, right? So.
Yeah, I want to short the S&P, but I'm afraid of that Fed manipulation. They're buying.
Well, they're buying bonds. They're not buying. They're not buying. The equity market. But what does happen is that the bottom line is if you buy bonds, what happens, folks, is that the people that are getting bailed out in the bond market could very well be using that money as they're getting bailed out buying equities. So, rightfully so, that that could and keep firepower into the marketplace. My take is that it's not going to, but that's certainly a possibility. There's no doubt,
Right.
Cooking, brother.
Thank you, Tom.
Have a great one,
Thank
man.
you.
Have a safe one. So, market-wise out here, let's see what the NASDAQ is doing, because we know that the NASDAQ, that has the juice in it. So that's interesting too, man. So the NASDAQ, bottom line, let's see what this. Okay, so now this is interesting. So the pop in the NASDAQ this morning, Tom, does have volume. That was at 9:30, granted.
Those
but
tech stocks, the FANG stocks, as we said.
Yeah, the FANG stocks, man.
Hey, could we jump over to Lyft and then Uber? Lyft up almost 24% right now, man, on their earnings last night, up $6 to $32.35. Uber earnings after the bell. Lyft showing actually ridership increasing about 3% active riders versus last year in light of all this going on. Huge pop, and then you have Uber on the heels of Lyft, popping about 10%. So you have Lyft up 24%, Uber up 10%. Uber's numbers coming out tonight. The expectation is they'll show an increase as well, I guess, after Lyft showed that.
Where the heck are they getting an increase, man?
The one thing that I see in Uber is life is going to come back. They came out and they said at that low they had back in March at $13 that they're going to have $4 billion, maybe $6 billion they anticipate, even with an 80% slowdown. And look at all the people that you're probably getting on Uber Eats that have never done it before, man. I don't know how Lyft, it's unfortunate they don't have that type of business on the side, Lyft, right? Because it's a huge acceleration probably for Uber, onboarding people who have not used it, let alone becoming more comfortable using Uber Eats. But yeah, I don't know how Lyft is. I mean, I guess that just speaks to the growth they've had in the last year, right? Maybe making up for it over the last 6 months.
Listen, I heard when you come out with the numbers this morning, and you were talking about the aspect that is it $45 a quarter that the normal person was using?
Yes, and average revenue per an active rider, it was something like $45. Yeah. So I don't know what that says to the last 6 weeks, right? That's where things get a little difficult. What's the next quarter going to look like if the last 6 weeks and the next 6 weeks are really rough for them? But in the long run, man, if Uber and Lyft have cash, if they're around in a year or two, everybody's going to live on their phones. So that seems like a perfect acceleration for those two companies.
No, I can definitely see that. And what's happening in Tampa, folks, and as well as St. Pete, and it may be happening in your city, is that what's going on is that they're going to start, they're definitely closing down with all the parking spaces are in the major thoroughfares. I'm hoping they close the whole streets because I can't picture, let's say you and I are out to eat, right? I don't want to be sitting in the gutter. I mean, I know it's, in the street with cars coming by me, I'm sitting there having a beer. You know what I mean?
No. Right. Definitely not. Right.
If they close down the whole street, then I'm a huge user of Uber, but I haven't been, since this because, you're not going anywhere.
Right.
But I can see that, no doubt, between bikes, walking, and Uber, because guess what? There's not going to be any parking spaces anyway, right?
Yeah, right.
So
it seems to make perfect sense. Open things back up in an easier fashion.
Yeah, and that helps the merchants in our cities, folks, dramatically, okay? So this, I really hope that this is like a breakaway from cars downtown, period. I mean, that'd be so freaking cool. It'd be amazing, right?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, you know, and rightfully so, because guess what? If you have to be, our restaurants now, they just opened, but it's a 25% capacity, and you still have the 6-foot rule, and you know, this way they get more space. They have a shot to basically, you know, make it out of this, you know.
Because the capacity of outside, I believe, is you're talking about 6 feet, so you can open things up, gain a greater capacity outside if you expand that.
Huge, and not pay rent for it, which is great, right? That's what they need. They need a lot of rents.
Right
Stay
now,
right
they
there.
do.
Tommy and I come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
The gold market has taken off topside in a large way in 2020. If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my gold report. The gold report took profits in 4 of its equities in the gold portfolio in the first week of January for a combined profit of 99.2%, with 2 positions left in the portfolio that have a profit of 67.5% as of January 7th. The Gold Report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the Gold Report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow up 272, NASDAQ up 87, S&Ps are up 41. And this is kind of real interesting, actually. You got the Fed Fund futures out here in January 2021, folks, projecting negative rates. Now, I can pull this up in the Bloomberg, but they changed it. And I can't even figure out how to read this right now. But that's saying by January, the market is betting that we're going to go negative.
Look at the implied rate column, 3 to the right. Put negative on the, nope, next one.
There it is. I see. Okay, cool, man. Okay, look at that. And right now we're at 0.04. This is wild, man. We go.
It sure is.
It really is. You know.
It sure is, man.
Yeah. It's negative rates. It's more than likely. I mean, I can see it being game because if we take a look at the 10-year right now, let's see when you're looking at this, folks, we're at 0.6%. You can see France is in negative. This is the 10-year. France is in negative. Germany's in negative. Sweden, Netherlands, Switzerland, Japan. You know, so it's like, okay, if that's where we're going, that's where we're going. Yeah. Pretty wild, man. And so this battle's going to be on, folks. The 28, bottom line, 28.75, 28.76 is the battle line, and we'll see how long this is going to last.
Hey, how about a whisper number? Can you go to the whisper?
Yeah.
In the final 30 seconds here as we wrap up.
And this is going to be for jobs tomorrow?
It sure is. There's change in non-farm.
Initial job. Is it jobs claims?
Nope. The top of the page, man. Next one coming.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Change in non-farm payrolls coming in 20 hours. The market looking for a survey number of minus 21 million. What do you think? Let's go like 24 million, 26 million.
Minus
negative
26 million? Okay.
1, 2, 3. Submit it. Let's go.
Okay.
And the market will shake it off.
There you go. Market will shake it off. Stay right there, folks. We got Think or Swim coming up next. And I'm Mr. Battles with Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave. Wait, I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow, go get him, folks.